All right, we're back into it. Now, if you hear some noise in the background, I've got a green screen behind me and my partner's cooking dinner, so I've taken quite a long time to do this workshop and she's getting hungry. So I'm going to show you how to go about setting up and managing your domains. Now, you've already done your account, you've got your domain name in. I know you know all this and you're going, hurry up, Danny. But when you get to that stage, it's going to ask us to activate Gmail. So I'm going to enlarge that, activate Gmail. And this will say you need to set up your MX records. And you can skip it, but you need to do it. So now it will go away. And it will ask us to complete the MX records setup. So here's all the MX records. Quite confusing. So hopefully you've been listening to me. And we are going in here and we're going to change the MX records. So first of all, I have got some old MX records because if you remember from my previous videos, we have actually been using a forwarding email address. So I'm going to remove the MX record that is currently in place. And I'm also going to remove the email service that my domain registrar has been providing me because I don't need them anymore. So I've selected those two and for the life of me, there it is, delete selected. And now this domain name has no email records. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to add a record. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab the first one by clicking on those. It copies and it says priority 1. So that means the first one it's going to look at is MX1. And this is the most important one. So we're going to paste that in there and we're going to update it. The second one, we're going to repeat the process. So this one is priority 5. So now we go add record. MX5, and we put that in there, and because I know how to do this, we're going to add another record, and it's going to be MX5 again, and this time it's going to be that number there is going to change to number 2, so I'm cheating a little bit. Right, so I've got 2 MX5s, and I've got ALT2 and 1, and now I'm going to go back to the third one, and I'm also going to cheat on here a little bit as well. I'm going to add a record, and it's MX record 10. I paste it in here, and it doesn't really matter what you call them, MX1, 2, 5, 4, as long as they're in order. And it's if number 1 is out, then it's going to try number 5, and number 5's out, it's going to try number 10. So that's just how Google does it. So it's quite cool. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to change that number to number 4. And once I finish that, I'm going to change this to 5 minutes, and I'm going to update that. That will send out a signal to the big internet gods that we've got that Google was now looking after my email, and I send it back to the default. And hopefully, when I come back to this stage, I've actually forgot the most important one, I think. Oh, no, I haven't. I've got number 1. And now I'm going to go activate Gmail. And it will go away, and it will check those records to see whether it's real or not. And this will stop a lot of spammers and give you more security with your domain name. Somebody was telling me the other day that somebody was using their domain name to send emails. This is the sort of stuff that stops all that hassle. So now we have got our domain name set up. The email records are correct, and it says finish. Quite emotional, really. Alrighty, I am competing with a telephone call in the background, but that's what we do when we record these in our kitchen or our living room. All right, so what I want to show you now is I'm going to add an alias to the email address. Now to do that, it's not too hard. We go to manage, and you'll see a list of all your users, but you'll only have one. So in Denise's case, what I'd like to do is set up Denise at her domain name. Now, I don't know whether I don't make this a bit more clearer, but if you go over to the right, you'll see a drop-down bar over here. And then you've got alternative email addresses. So I'm going to go grab one of those because I just have to put Denise in there. I've got dyslexia in case you're wondering. So in here, as soon as you paste a name in there, it pops up with a domain name and it says, which one would you like to pick? We've only got one. So now we hit Denise and we hit save. And anyone that sends an email to Denise at her domain will actually go to the same mailbox as her Gmail account. So here we go. We're going up to her Gmail account now. And as that opens, you'll she's got no email at the moment, but when she does, she will actually have any email that's sent to info@her.domain or Denise@her.domain will go into her email box. So basically that's your Gmail account set up, ready to rock and roll. The next thing I'd like to show you is how to import all your old emails from your existing Gmail account to your new account, and that hopefully will go smoothly in our next video. So I'll see you in the next video.